The Marla and Dave radio experience begins in 3, 2, 1.
Now, if you're ready, we will begin.
Welcome to the Marla and Dave radio show. This is reality radio with a couple that keeps it real. Current events, pop culture, music, relationship, fitness, the hot topics of the day. Marla and Dave Thomas. This is the Marla and Dave radio show. Real radio. Turn up!
Ah, look at that, Tony. Pure, utter, absolute freaking silence. There's no Dave over there. He can't make eye contact with me. He can't talk to me about the clock. He can't enter a mood song. It's just me and Maunda.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Welcome to the show, girl.
Thank
we
you.
can run the whole house.
Oh, that's good.
We can go as mad up in this piece as we want to today.
All right.
We
so
could go.
estrogen power?
We could burn our bras.
No.
That's already been done. We could.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
too hot.
no,
It's
we
like
have to
sweat
kick-
under my titty as
I
it
mean-
is. Cannot take it.
Okay, so we're Marla and Dave fam. Just she voted no. The bra burning. I tried it. I threw it out there. It was a sweat issue, and she said no. So we'll have to come up with something else that we can turn up. Not turn. Okay.
No.
Turn. Return. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back. For those of you who weren't here with last week, we did not have a live show. We had a rerun, but I'm super happy that we're back in studio. More importantly, we have to welcome back our resident sweetie.
Hey, sweetie.
Tony Sweet. Tony, turn your mic on. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Do you really want me to?
I really want you to, Tony. I really, really want you to.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So you went home to Kansas.
I went to see my mom and daddy. Yes.
That's it?
Well,
Do you have siblings?
I do have siblings. You know.
And
let
do
me
they
turn
live
this
in
down a
Kansas?
little bit more because there we go. Yes, my sisters and brother live in the same hometown as my mom and dad.
So did they ever leave, or they just like resident country people?
Yeah, they moved away, then moved back, and yeah, they'll probably be there the rest of
You
their
see how I
life.
just stereotyped you?
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
Kansas. Do you actually live in the country? I just assumed because
it's a town of about 200 people. So
See?
yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
country.
Now,
That's
Yeah,
Tony,
and it's
can-
pretty. No, not predominantly. It is all white.
Okay, Tony, but
Yeah.
that's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
We're family,
Yeah, we
and
are.
you're liberal. Do white people do this on purpose, or do you choose a remote area and then could just
I think
clump
so.
together just
I
to
think
avoid
so.
ethnic people like us?
I think
really?
so.
You think so?
I mean, he's white. He's the only one that can tell us the truth.
I don't know. He may just be country. Some people like
Do you-
to
We're just
farm and
country.
own land and stuff
Well,
like that.
you have
Yeah.
to realize that there has to be some kind of approval situation because there's only 200 people through all this time. So they,
that's
people, if can I move to your?
You can come.
I can
Yeah,
come.
Yeah. You know what's funny though?
Can I bring all my
It's
family
not-
out of South Central?
You sure can.
That's more than 200 people, though.
I was going to say, right.
You're going to make another town.
You might scare me a little bit if you brought everybody.
That's
But,
hilarious.
Be Ebonyville.
Ebony.
Ebonyville. That's hilarious. Well, anyway,
I love that.
we're glad that you're back.
Thank you.
And we want you, this is ladies' night, but I believe
This is
that,
ladies' night.
you have a special pass.
Because my IBG's coming out
Because you
tonight.
got-
Okay, I need you to explain IBG.
Inner black girl.
he has
Get
an inner
outta
black
here.
girl.
Inner black girl.
Yeah, she's in there.
Okay.
And
All right.
I have come face to face with her, and she's fierce.
This
She
is
is.
very new to me.
She's fierce.
You've never heard of that before?
No, I have not heard of it. It's because I don't hang with white people. I'm sorry. No, I'm just joking. I do. I have a lot of white friends. Like five.
now she's like, well,
Right.
no, real. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hilarious. She went to the I have a lot of white friends comment. That's even more hilarious.
I know, huh?
So my best friends are white.
You have
as a
one,
matter of
right?
fact.
My one white friend.
He's a good one, though. He's a good one.
He counts for at least 10, right?
At least 10.
And she said he's from Oklahoma. That makes him more official.
Wow, that's as
If he was,
conservative as Kansas.
yeah, if he was from Studio City, it wouldn't even have the same impact.
Yeah, because they got an IBG.
Hilarious. Anyway, so we have two comedians joining us today, Maunda, and also we have Aisahah that will be joining us. She's running a little late, but she's not really running late because my real philosophy is that you're always exactly where you're supposed to be when you get there. Mm-hmm. And
She's black, too. So
yeah,
she's late.
and yeah, I was trying to, not make it official tardy, but yeah, she's going to be docked for this. It's going to happen. Anyway, so I like to catch up always on the week. Before I even do that, the customary thing that we do here is we play a mood song.
Okay.
That kind of just sets the tone for whatever we feel for the week. Dave has one. I have one. I don't think Dave is.
He did submit it.
Dave, get out of our show. You're not here. Can I have my mood song, Tony?
You sure can, Marla.
Oh, Daddy D, you know you're still number one. But girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have. That's all they really want.
I recorded that for you last night.
Do you remember that video?
Oh, yes.
With all
I
the
remember
hair
the tutu skirt.
and the
yeah.
hair, and she was just so full of life.
Yes.
Where's Cyndi Lauper?
She's still singing and stuff. She just does like concerts, Hollywood Bowl, right?
And didn't she write the Broadway play, the music for that?
Well, I don't know.
Something
but
Boots.
Does anybody think?
Oh, Kinky Boots.
Kinky
yes.
Boots. She
yes.
did that.
So,
She did Kinky Boots.
what are the odds you think we might see her show up on one of our major award shows in lace, see-through lace?
I heard she's great.
You
No.
heard she's great at what?
Crazy.
Oh, she might be. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see Cher?
But most geniuses are crazy.
true.
So let's go ahead.
There's a fine line between literally genius and madness.
Yeah.
But did you see Cher?
She looked good.
I did not see Cher.
Cher was on the Billboard Music Awards. She's 71, and Tony, we
killed
got to
it.
find a picture. She
Right.
was completely in full on sheer, like thong.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
Well, that's
And
she
there.
always has
There.
that. Oh yeah.
There, Maunda.
Okay. Cher.
Feast your eyes upon that while we play Dave's mood song.
Here we
That's
go.
crazy.
But I've run it long enough to know there ain't
The
no
door, I think. That might be Aisha. She good.
today. I'm officially missing you.
That's
No.
crazy.
Okay.
Like, how much silly putty does it take to make that?
Well, first of all, I was trying to figure the nipple thing out, to be honest. The second outfit was not, it was very apparent what was covered and what wasn't. But you see that? Is that a pasty?
Yeah,
or is it,
that's
or
a pasty.
Is it, or because it look and it's flesh is pink flesh colored as if it could actually be a shiny Caucasian nipple.
It might be scab because she just got it done. I'm just saying, it could be scab.
Only Cher would have a glitter scab. I'm not mad at that. I'm certainly just not mad at that. I'm not going to be mad at that. Dave is not here for everybody who's tuning in. I've got Maunda here. We've got Aisha joining us today. Queen Aisahah. And both are hilarious comedians with a whole hell of a lot going on in their careers and in life. We're going to have a blast. Really looking forward to having these ladies join me in the studio for Ladies' Night. There's no topic that's going to be off limit tonight. This is actually Ladies' Night. This is adult night, Ladies' Night Uncut. Because I know you guys are used to the little reality TV turn up where Moniece has been here with her little friends who can't throw drinks or even hold glass on the set. That's not what this is tonight. This is for grown folks. This is what's going to happen here in the Madhouse today. So Dave's not here. There's no earth-shaking reports that I need to bring you guys on the tennis court. We're still flopping back and forth. Nothing big to report. The Billboard Music Awards. For those who watched, the big news of the night was that Drake won 13.
13.
He can't even carry those mugs. Good thing he has an entourage, right? How many of those awards you think he'll let his boys hold on to? Like, hey man, you get an award, you get one, you get one, and you get one, and you get one.
Is he that good?
Is he
I
that
haven't
good? I
listened-
have not had him,
I haven't.
so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
haven't
know.
I don't
listened to
know.
him,
That's
so-
not going to happen. It's not in my marriage contract.
He's not,
Drake,
he's not-
I'm
he's
sorry.
not the free pass.
I'm not for you. You're gonna have to
He's
keep
not
it.
the free pass.
You
I guess.
can't
You're gonna have
relook at that.
You're gonna have to keep it stepping, boo. I want to welcome everybody on our various social platforms: Facebook Live, Periscope, UBN Radio TV. Where else? The UBN chat room. Unfortunately, your little friend Dave was kept up with the people in the chat room. If you want me to play with you online, I like to engage
That
my
didn't sound
guests.
right.
I know it never does, but there's no censorship here, Maunda. We can just do whatever the hell we want.
You should have told me that ahead of time. All right, then. Fuck.
I get that out of the way. So anyway, so thank you for all of that, for joining us in the various places. I can't let this right quick. What is your highlight of the week?
My highlight of the week?
What's the best thing for you so far this week? What stands out that you want to tell everybody about your week? Anything?
You know what? I moved and I have a walk-in closet and I drank a bottle of wine in that closet. It was heaven.
She's a closet drinker. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here on the Marla and Dave show. Maunda is a closet drinker. We'll be back with more of the show.
You're listening to the Marla and Dave radio show on the Universal Broadcast Network. Current events, pop culture, the hot topics of the day. It's time for MaD News on the Marla and Dave radio show. Ladies and gentlemen, Marla and Dave.
Wow, before we even get going, the most shocking news just is current, that we just realized, most of us, that there was two bombs exploded at Ariana Grande's concert in Manchester, England. And so far, the fatality count is at 19. I don't know how many people are wounded. Man, it's getting kind of hectic.
Yeah.
You know, literally, you're afraid to go do anything social. You know, you don't have to be. And I want to encourage everybody right now as well. You know, we can't be controlled by fear.
No.
You know, so that's when you give people and terrorists the biggest advantage. So our hearts go out and our prayers go out to all those families. In case you guys didn't see this, there was a little girl. Maunda, do you hear about the little girl in Vancouver? And they were feeding a sea lion. This video's playing up here. And at the time they were feeding the sea lion, they actually stopped feeding the sea lion. The little girl they were on a pier, sat with her back to the sea lion.
Well, okay, that's it. How did she get that far? That's all I'm saying.
Well, white people. But I'm sorry, Tony. I'm not even talking to you because your IBG is with us today. You're one of us. But I'm just trying to tell you, first of all, the people that I know. When I was little, my mother had been like, "Ooh, it stinks out here. We're not we're not staying." Exactly. So look, watch. So the little girl sits with her back. Somebody mocked feeding some food to the sea lion. The sea lion then leaped up out of the water and grabbed the little girl by the back of her dress and snatched her into the water from the actual side of the. Watch this. You guys have to check this out. I can't. If you haven't seen it, you have to see this. Boom, right here, little girl. The sea lion's like, yeah, y'all play too much. Really? Okay. You think? How about that? Oh! Okay. And this is underwear on. Ran home with it. He left. But they went further into it, and at this point, she has not formally been charged but arrested.
Did somebody tell him when he go get bitches, it's not really a bitch? Somebody tell him that?
Maunda, obviously not. You know,
that wasn't in California, right? Because
it was not.
Peter would have been all over that.
Well, Peter probably. It's time to go, boo. Really. I mean, there's so many reality shows waiting on you. Seriously, you did so good. You're fired. That was good for you. Like, you know, if you go, you can make America great again. It can be huge.
You can really, yeah.
Huge.
So many younger women out there.
You can order more brides.
Yeah.
It'll be better for international relations. Oh, that was terrible. Anyway, that's the bad news. We'll be back.
This ain't your mama's radio show. Can you handle the truth? Then get ready for a real radio experience. Ladies and gentlemen, Marla and Dave.
All right. Again, Tony, are we on the live feed from?
Well, I just noticed that apparently maybe that video might have violated because I saw where it says there was a violation of copyright.
What?
They copyrighted the video where the girl got snatched by the damn sea monkey or whatever it is.
She called it a sea monkey.
So it may have. So I think because I noticed it started acting.
Well,
up.
you're gonna. So okay, let me just say this. It's Ladies' Night Out. We're about to be on full tilt here. We've got female comedians join us right now. I have one singular female comedian. Maunda is here.
Yep.
And welcome to the MaD House. And we'll also soon be joined by Queen Aisahah. So it's gonna be a fun time. It's your first time coming to the MaD House.
Yes, it's my first time. Get my cherry pop.
It gets a little bit mad up in here, but you know what? The good thing is, there are no rules, girl. You can
Great.
you can just go for broke up in
Great.
here.
Okay.
If there's something you want to say, you should just say it. If there's something you want to do, you should just do it.
Are you sure you should tell an extrovert that? Because I might get up on this table.
You know what? We already talked about the fact that we're not. Oh, now wait. We said we weren't burning bras. Are we slinging them? Because
No, you can't slang yours because them boobies, boy. That's why the man don't know your name at the gate.
That's hilarious. Okay, let me tell you what's funny about that. So we've been coming here since October 6, 2014. This is a closed set. We are actually in a studio in Hollywood, Sunset Gower Studio. So you can't just stroll up into my show or anywhere else on this lot. There's a security guard, and you have to show your credentials and your ID and all that other stuff. Do you know this man has been seeing us for not just a few months, years, and he's still today. Now you know what? I know your name is Mrs. David, and I said, okay. Not only are you senile, but you're a chauvinist. I'm just saying he's a great guy though. He's really he's fun. No. Stop forgetting my name. Seriously. Like you see me every Monday. Just stop. I told him I was going to tattoo my name on his forehead. Do you think that was too aggressive?
No, it wasn't.
It was time for him to know, right?
It's a very simple name. It's not like your name is Crovanjanante.
Speaking of names.
It could be Crovanjanante.
Let's talk about Maunda.
Yes. My name is a real name. It's in a book and everything.
What does it mean, Maunda?
It means our own child is Swahili.
Okay.
And no, I'm not from Kenya. Okay? I'm from a place that's blacker than Kenya. I'm from Detroit.
You first said blacker than Kenya. Hilarious. So I want to go back and just for a minute, just kind of get to know you. I want my audience to get to know you.
All right.
Can we play a clip, Tony? First of all, this is Maunda doing her thing in a live stand-up. Let's check it out.
No. I do have a husband with kids, and I'm outnumbered in my house because it's mostly boys, right? And my boys are mannish. Now, I'm from the South. We say mannish when the little boys are already fresh with the little girls. So you got to watch them because they nasty. Don't leave your daughters with me. No play dates. Like, no. I remember one time they called me up at the school to tell me you have to come get your son right now. And I was like, why? What happened? What did he do? And they said, your son pulled out his penis for show and tell. Seriously, he did that. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll be right up there. So I asked him, I said, hey, little man, why you just pull out your goods all in front of the class like that? He's like, because it was show and tell. I forgot to bring some, and I always got this with me. I was like, it's logical. True story.
That's hilarious.
That's logical, you know. Same night I go home, I got a 12-year-old stepson. He gonna ask me if an orgasm is a type of seizure. I said, if you lucky. That's not the one we got to worry about. The one we got to worry about is the youngest boy because he's a breast man already. And that's probably my fault because I nursed him too long. Because I was hanging around white women. Yeah, man. My white friends, man, they breastfeed their kids way too long. It don't even be milk no more. It be cheese up in there. They just squeeze it on a cracker. Hey, Hey, y'all, thanks for having me. Follow me on Twitter. My name's Maunda.
All right. Well, first of all, I'll tell everybody that I was introduced to Maunda when I went to
TGIF?
Yes, and I was going to say the formal name is TGIF. So how did that? You started that with what in mind? Like, this is we live in a suburban area, and go ahead.
I'll tell you what we had in mind. Me and the owner, Ty Stanford, we were talking about we're so stressed because we work so hard. We both own our own businesses. I own myself and whatever, and we're always stressed out. So we're like, man, we just need to laugh and drink. And then we was like, everybody needs to laugh and drink.
Right.
And then we're like, it's a lot of people out here that work all week. You know what I'm saying? It's all these businesses around. And they need something to do.
Right.
They need to just relax. It is actually designed for everybody to get off work on Friday, come have a good time, laugh. We give you complimentary wine, beer, soda, snacks, whatever. We have the best comedians out there.
That's true.
Yeah, you see these comedians on television. You see them everywhere. And we just go out and we have a good time. And they just, every time it's a great time.
How hard was it to get, where we live, which is, very suburban, and generally, to be totally honest with you, it's not, there's hardly any, there's very few black people it's not, that's not our population.
We thought it wasn't very, we thought it was
there's some.
Yeah,
I know all 29 of them.
All 29.
All 29 families, I know who you are.
Well, it's funny because you would think you're out in the suburbs, you're out in this area, and you think ain't no black people, but throw a barbecue. I'm just saying.
Is that a grill?
Where
do people come from?
I smell mesquite. No, seriously, we barbecued, and then we had our children in track. And I swear black people come out of the woodworks and put their kids in track.
Yeah.
And that's where most of those people come from.
Wow. So
They're track parents.
there was no hesitation because it's so obscure that where you have it. So tell everybody what it's the second Friday.
Yes, it's the second Friday of the month. It's at the Suites, which is in the Village in Woodland Hills, 6316 Topanga Canyon, Woodland Hills. We start at 8 o'clock, and like I said, we just have a good time. It's on the second floor.
And it is a good time, by the way. It is a really, really good time. And I'll remind everybody, feel free to jump in our conversation at any point. You can give us a call at 323-524-2599. All input is always welcome here. We're not really sitting here to talk at you. We love to talk with you. So how did you get into comedy? How did comedy find Maunda? Was it a means to an end because you were trying to go somewhere else? Was it a vehicle for you, or did you have the desire to be a comic?
It was both. My first time I wanted to be a comic was like in middle school.
Okay.
So,
were you the class clown?
No, I was like an honor student, but I still clowned. Yeah, but they had this rap group and it was all males or whatever, and so I said I'm a rap and I'm gonna get in there to be the first female. So all my raps used to just be jokes. So that was the one thing that did it. And then once I got out here, my sister was visiting. Shout out to Dana Jackson, Houston's only singing DJ. So my sister was visiting, and she had a lunch with a producer of a show. And he said, we all went to lunch, and he kept saying, "You're really clever. You're really witty. You should try stand up." And then I said, you know what? I might do that because I come from the theater, and so I wasn't getting that.
Is that so you have a formal education in theater?
Yes. And so I wasn't getting that live audience adrenaline that I can get, in theater, by doing film. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try stand up. And when my first show, I did like an open mic and everybody was laughing and stuff. And I was just like high off the laughter.
Right.
And I was like, I never want to give this up.
Wow. Okay. So from the very beginning, did you write your own material?
Yes.
And so where did you draw that? And how long have you been doing comedy?
Well, I did it. I stopped when I got married and had children. Then I went back. So since I've been back, it's been 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
But initially,
yeah,
before marriage,
I started off, I was doing it like 2 years, and then I stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got married, you had the kids, which,
Yeah.
Slows a lot of us down.
It slows us down. Right.
Right, especially if you had a grown baby hanging off your breast. You said it. I mean, if you that's very slow.
I mean, he used to walk up to it.
Oh,
though.
okay,
He did.
yes,
Yeah. That was
Anytime
bad.
that they can get on a roller coaster,
Yeah.
and yet they're still nursing.
Yeah.
you might have a little problem. We have a caller on the line. Caller, you're on the Marla and Dave show. You've got you're here with Marla in the Madhouse. Marla and Maunda.
Yay.
Welcome. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Dana Jackson.
Dana, you know who you are? I know who you are. You are the sister of Maunda.
Hey, sissy.
Yes, I am.
Can I ask you a question, Dana? I'm glad you called in. You're the oldest. You're the oldest, right? Is Maunda the baby?
She is the baby, yes.
Okay. So did your parents just decide on Swahili names when they got to the very end? Because you are just basic Dana. That's just basic.
Well-
Not that you're a basic person,
Well, no,
but I'm saying.
actually, we all have Swahili names, but Maunda was born with hers. But my name is Femi.
Femi?
Female.
Yeah.
Femi. Femi. And what does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
What does Femi
It
mean?
means love me.
Oh, you have deep conscious parents. I can feel that. Those are some good.
Oh, Maunda can tell you some good stories about us growing up in Detroit.
So is it just the two of you?
No, it's 7 of us.
No, it's 7 of us.
Okay. So you guys were too short of a baseball team.
Yep.
Pretty much.
But brothers,
Pretty much.
3 boys.
3 brothers. Yeah,
4
5 girls. 4 girls and 3 boys.
And where are you, Dana, in the whole?
I'm the 3rd oldest.
Okay. But so you live in Houston, correct?
Yes, I live in Houston. Uh-huh.
Okay. We're going to come down there. Where are we going to eat? That's what I do. I eat my way across the country. It
Let me
doesn't
tell
look
you
like
something.
it.
Houston's got the best restaurants.
Listen,
Yeah.
my dad used to be a coach for the Astros. I know what you're sitting on down
Oh,
there.
really?
Tommy McCraw, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I used to. He's the first thing I ever years ago. He took me to Papa Do's, and I couldn't believe I could eat alligator. I was like, "This is great. This is controlled roadkill.
like
I
chicken.
love it. Yeah, it's kind of chewy.
And
Anything fried is like chicken. That's this. You just fry it
right.
up.
And we have to go see you sing because she has her own band. So,
Absolutely.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're a singer too?
oh yeah.
What kind of music? What's your genre?
Well, yeah, when she said Houston's only singing DJ, I work for a radio station here in Houston, KMJQ Magic 102.1.
Okay, tell everybody one more time. Where can they find you? What are the call names?
Radio, Magic 102.1.
Magic 102.1. And now what do you sing? What type of music do you sing?
Whatever they paying me to sing, but pretty much.
Whatever is on the
R&B,
back side of the
jazz,
check. She said, that's what I
Be
sing.
like, we are the
Right,
world.
right.
Oh, my
I
God.
sing a little bit of everything, but primarily R&B, yeah.
Oh, look, we got a picture of you up. So pretty.
there.
Oh,
Look at
Lord,
you.
what?
Yeah,
Yes, the one where you
Let me
leaning
tell you
over the back
something.
with the
Tony
lock.
Sweet,
I hope,
there's
if y'all
nothing.
get off my Facebook page, I hope y'all got a cute one.
Very
Tony
cute.
Sweet does not play. All you have to do is mention it, and it shall be so. He is the ultimate sweetie. So cute.
Wow.
Well, good. I'm glad I got a
Wow,
chance
wow,
to
wow.
actually see you since you can see me. That would have been unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not right. You get to see me, I can't see you. Well, listen.
Right,
is there
that's not-
something that tell me before we let you go? I want to hear you as a sister tell me one Maunda story. What's the one thing that we may not know about your sister that I should know? Tell me what's the best story that stands out in your mind
About my sister?
about you.
Ooh.
I want
About
your
me.
sister to tell it about you.
Oh, gosh.
Wow. I can't tell that one. Hold on.
You know.
You know what, Maunda, she was always a very inquisitive child and kind of followed me around a lot, followed all of us around a lot, actually. But she soaks up everything, She's smart.
Which is what makes her a good comedian,
Of course,
by
you
the
know
way.
she's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, of course you know she's funny. And you know what? The best compliment I can say about my sister is that she's a good mom.
Aw. Even though
She's
her
a great
son
mom.
showed his penis for show and tell, we're gonna hold that against
Hey,
him.
I mean, come on. He was 6.
Yeah, but you see how
He
she
was
takes
6.
that and uses that for material
You know
on
it,
stage.
right?
Lord knows what she might say about me.
That's right. You better quit while you're ahead. I see why you tried to come up with something nice and easy, because you didn't want her to boomerang back on you.
Hey, I gotta tell you what he said the other day. So he was playing with his little thing, and I said, "Stop playing with that." He said, "Why God gave it to me?" I was like, "That's right, just play with it."
For that exact reason. You and me will never part, Makita.
Oh, that is too funny.
Well,
too
Dana,
funny.
we welcome you to our show. Next time you come through, by all means, we'd love to have you through here on the Marla and Dave Show. Come join me in the
Absolutely.
Madhouse. It would be great.
Yes. Absolutely. I would love to.
All right. Thanks for calling us.
All right.
I love
All
you.
right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Aww.
Love you too.
Look at
Bye.
that. Sisters in love. So that's how it all started for you. And you just, so how long, so is there, is comedy and entertainment a full-time thing for you, or do you do something else as well? Because a lot of people in all of entertainment have two.
No, I used to do something else, but praise God, they laid me off. So, yeah. So, yay.
You were glad.
Yay. Yeah. Oh, my God, I was so glad, but I was trying to act like I wasn't glad. It was short. Yeah, exactly. I was like, this is messed up. What am I going to do for my children?
Why are you waking me up? It's 10:30 in the morning. You see that I'm in a moment of sadness here.
Exactly.
I'll see you at noon.
Exactly. No. But I do this full time because I also do commercials. I had the show Ghost in the Hood, so we're waiting for a second season.
Tell us about Ghost in the Hood. You and I talked just a little bit before.
Yeah. Ghost in the Hood is a show, a ghost hunting paranormal show, but it has a comedic spin to it. We're on WeTV. We are playing on Thursdays.
Who's a part of your cast other than you?
Matt Richards, DeFicio Stalin. We have Dave Purdy, who we always call Purdy because that's like a little brother. And we have Jasmine, who is the psychic. Jasmine or Pillar.
So give us a premise, a quick little synopsis of Ghost. Is it Ghost in the Hood?
Ghost in the Hood. So what we do is we go to places that other people won't go, and we look into their haunted situations. So sometimes it may be like, it may be like a haunted place that's really haunted, or it may be the pipes.
Right.
But we'll go to Crenshaw, we'll go to Compton, we'll go to Inglewood, wherever they say they got some spirits going on or they hear something, we'll check it out. But what the thing is we have somebody who is a technical person who has a ghost hunting business, his family business, that's Purdy.
Right.
Then you got the psychic who fills it out, but then DeFicio is the leader.
Right.
And he has his little play nephew along, and he's just scary as shit.
Well, you know what? It's automatically funny when we mix ghost and extra stuff in with black people.
Right.
That is automatically a comedy situation.
By itself.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Because we don't generally go investigate anything. I'm just going to tell you that.
No, we turn around. That's why we don't, we don't get shot like other people when we don't walk towards fights. We run around. We run up opposite way.
For sure. We have Queen Aisahah has just joined us. We'll be right back.
You ain't have to say I just joined you. I was here all this time in spirit.
It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You got your seat now. We'll be right back after this break.
Hey guys, listen up. Learn something. 26 years of marriage from two unique perspectives equals 52 years of relationship experience.
Excuse me, that's 58 years? Oops, I made a boo-boo.
It's time for Ask Marla and Dave. Answers to your questions about life, love, and relationships based on Marla and Dave's real-life experience. It's about to get real. Ask Marla and Dave.
All right, it's time for Ask Marla and Dave. This is a segment of our show where you get a chance to slip through. And we can't always deal with every phone call. We can't always deal with the entire breadth of you all because it's just so powerful. However, you can write in at the Marla and Dave Show, Ask Marla and Dave. If we can't actually answer you, we can't tell you if you don't ask. So all questions get submitted, and we choose a question that we will deal with here online. And so today I have my lovely ladies. We have Maunda and we have Queen Aisahah that just joined us. And so, ladies, you're going to join me in these responses. I'm going to let you know what the question is, and we're going to answer it honestly.
All right.
All right? Says, hey, Marla and Dave, I'm writing in out of pure regret. Here's my situation. My daughter is a graduating senior. We've always had an open and honest relationship. As she has grown into a responsible young lady, There are many things that I still want to protect her from, but at the same time, I know how much of her life experience will be just that, life experience, when she's growing up. Last week, she had a frank conversation with me that included informing me that she made a decision to give up her virginity to her boyfriend on her prom night. Half of me wanted to forbid her from going to prom, but what I actually said was, thank you for being honest. I wish you wouldn't give yourself to anyone sexually at this age, but it sounds like your mind is made up. So please insist on protection. That conversation is on continuous replay in my head. I feel like I gave her permission to have sex. Looking to hear some comforting words from you two. Please help. Signed, Regretful.
Wow.
You did give her permission. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Tony, can we turn the music down just a teeny tiny bit?
You got it.
You gave her permission, but there's something about this that I just want to say. I am truly a believer that when it comes to parenting, if you're parenting with the true intent of love and selflessness and with the true guidance of this child in mind, only you really know the relationship between you and your daughter. We don't know it.
Yeah, we don't know.
Exactly.
And you said what was appropriate for you to say at that moment. I probably would not have, because I just almost, for me, I want to draw a very clear line. And if she had already done it and told me, then, but then there's the regret of, I appreciate as well the fact she told her daughter to protect herself. So, because there's some things that are almost human nature that we try to act like aren't really going on, but the rest of us are,
they're going to do it. But I personally, I tell my daughter the truth. I'd be like, all right, it's going to hurt like hell. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be like the movies.
Maybe, Maunda. What if he...
Right.
Yeah.
Come on,
what if
Then
she
she gonna be mad. She gonna want to punch him in the throat.
And she can't
So
get that.
she
She can't get
wasted
the
her
moments
time.
back.
You know what
She
I'm
can't get those moments back. I think what it is because they have a really good mother-daughter relationship, and I think also with that boundaries come into play because I don't know them, so I don't know how cool, coochie crunch they are, as we used to say back in the day. But I don't. Yeah, that's back like to be real tight. I'm an auntie. I don't have biological children. But I just think that it's a line that needs to be drawn when we having certain conversation. And I think she probably was so caught off guard by it that she was like, she just spoke and was like, well, I wish you would have, that type of thing. But like,
hey man, everybody talk about doing it on their prom.
I guess,
it's coming.
And that's kind of the
but
thing.
I still think she still was. Everybody talk about it, but every parent believes that it's not going to be their child.
Yeah,
right. But you know what I would say is this. In all honesty, I have this thing about trends. And I feel like that, it's almost like don't bring me flowers and chocolate. I don't eat chocolate anyway, but don't bring me that on Valentine's Day. Give it to me on February the 9th. Or some other, because you were thinking about me. So to me, it's like Vegas. It's like emotional hype to say I'm going to have sex on my prom night.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for writing in. Every time you write in, ask Marla and Dave. We'll tell you the truth. We'll be back.
Welcome back to the Marla and Dave radio show. Marla and Dave want to talk to you. Phone lines are open at 323-284-7826. 323-284-7826.
He didn't know what he was doing.
We want to remind everybody that the phone number you just heard has been changed. Our dedicated line here on the Marla and Dave show is 323-524-2599. It is ladies' night out. I told y'all we're not playing games up in here because these are adults.
Yeah.
So I know you've tuned in other ladies' nights, over the years, and you guys got some ratchet love in Hollywood turn up. Not today. What you have?
What you want? I can pull that one out too, though.
Let me tell you, girl, we don't throw anything
please.
around here.
Please don't
You
do
see,
that.
I knew you was coming with the noise. That's why I gave you a plastic bottle. They don't give us real glass on Love and Hip Hop. They don't want anybody to leave with stitches. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious.
You got to get
insurance don't cover BS.
You know what? Neither does Black Production.
Yeah, and we got real booties in here.
Right, for real, real turn up. Not turn up the vegetables, but turn up asses.
That's hilarious. She said, "Not turn up the vegetables." Queen Aisahah, I want to introduce you to Tony Sweet.
I see you, Tony, looking at me.
Hey, gorgeous.
Yes, I see you, Tony.
So we're gonna
Making me
can
have
we go?
urges.
Can we play a little bit of Queen Aisahah at the beginning of this?
We sure can.
This is you
wanna
can
know
go
what
up,
you
Tony, for like a
selected.
minute. You were at the Ice House.
Okay.
Look at you all in the audience.
You looking at me? Turn it up like you know you don't pay the electric bill in here.
Because they be scared.
We partying. I just had a birthday. Come on, let's go.
All right.
What's going on, Ice House, Pasadena, California? Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, right? You know, you get older, you be like, what happened? What day is it? I'm feeling really good. I just celebrated a birthday. Give it up. I just turned. Thank you. I just turned 40. Just turned 40. I like so. Don't be disrespectful. Give it up. I just turned 46. I turned 46. Oh, this bitch. Yes. You ain't never seen 46 look this good. You see this whole Coca-Cola bottle shape. BAM! Yes! Yes, lean into that shit. I be killing them in the street with the whole 3 liter. It's the 3 liter, but it's still the Coca-Cola bottle shape nonetheless. I seen them at the club. You see my stomach? It's in a little bit. You see that shit?
It's in a little bit.
Body magic in that spank. You need to pull both your stomachs in. I got 2 stomachs. And they both serve their purposes. I'm proud. I rock what I got. My upper stomach push my breast up. Make my titties stand a little higher. You like, I can't tell. Wait till later. I take the bra off. I'm going to change the whole situation in the fucking room. You understand? It's going to get dark and meek in this bitch. You're going to be like,
Meek.
And then my lower stomach, it has like a multitude of things. It multitasks. In the wintertime, it's a blanket. In the summertime, it's a sun visor. And if you ever fuck a dude you ain't want to fuck, it's birth control. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
you ever do it to a dude you ain't really want to fuck him? You know you don't pay that.
My goodness.
I guess it's a cussing shot.
You can do whatever you want to do, boo.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you be all the way grown up in here.
Yeah, because I put on my Saturday bra because it's too hot to be. Let it blend.
Can listen, this is a perfect time for us to just
talk about people getting sized properly for bras.
Yes, let's just have a girl
real.
chat. Here, let me tell you this, and maybe it's just me. But have you ever gotten stuck like with the one bra that you know, like this is my bra. Like it may not really, like you see the thing, it's crisscross in the back. Mm-hmm. Why am I always wearing this bra? I have so many choices.
It's black, and the dirt don't show up quick. Because see, a black bra, I call it the dark skin bra. You might not understand my language. You can wear that until you don't want to wear it no more. Until you decide to separate, or till it starts smelling like sour chocolate milk. Now, the white bra, the light skin bra, and the tan bras, you got to change them up quicker.
That's what I wear.
Yes, because they get dirt. They show the dirt quicker. So I stay in. I mean, I got all color bras and stuff, but I stay in the dark skin color area because you got your bra, your comfortable bras. Now, yesterday, girl, the bra was sticking in here.
I have all this. I have expensive
so many,
bras,
yes.
and I go in my drawer, and I'm like, but wait a minute, this cannot be as hard as choosing a bag.
Yeah,
because that's the other thing. When it comes time to get purses, I don't want to transfer all my stuff, so I just try to
exactly.
You know,
and I got your favorite basics.
Yeah, I build my wardrobe from the ground up. Like, what shoe do I want to wear today? And then I put the shoe on, and then
so everything is revolving
around the shoe.
Yeah,
you know, Marla, I really don't give a fuck that much. No, because let me tell you something. Like today, I put these shoes on here because I was like, these my Jesus Walk sandals, and I want to be comfortable. And with the show we did a few weeks ago, I told you I had on disrespectful drawers because I need to be comfortable.
What is a disrespectful drawer?
That's when you just got on a bloomer-like, or almost a men's boxer short because you just need to be free. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, why don't you just go with nothing?
Yeah, sometimes I do that too. It depends on the breeze I'm looking for or what's going on in my personal life.
Yeah.
That too, but see, I got a lot of turn up.
Did she say the breeze that she's looking for?
The breeze that she's looking for.
Let's see, how many knots? Yeah, no, not today.
I got a lot of turn up, so sometimes I do need a little underwear, panties, bloomers, whatever, to kind of control the situation.
Okay.
Because this ass can run away. You understand? So I try to keep a little control with some panties on sometimes.
Maunda.
Yes.
She like,
can we? Are you going to help me with regulation here? With this one?
No.
First of all, your hair in itself is so fun.
It's very fun.
It is. I love it.
Fun.
Thank you.
I'm dead serious. I'm like, you actually always appear that you do make your own rules. I believe that about you. You wouldn't have to say anything. So yeah, the whole
Today
draws
is a panty
thing, and that's
day.
another thing. Where do your panties go? I feel like my panties disappear. Like I don't think that they all. I feel like I lose panties in volume. Like
No,
I look
I
up.
don't lose
somebody's
panties. 'Cause I
stealing
know,
your
no,
panties.
no. Somebody steal. I don't lose no panties.
That's why Dave ain't here. He ain't
Dave in your
putting your
drawers.
panties on his head.
Somebody can't wait till she get up in here. I'm gonna show her how I like
said
it.
to him the other day. I said I think I need to do another like panty buy because I went and I buy a bunch of them, and then over a few months, a period of time, or whatever, it's like
Somebody's
socks.
stealing drawers in your house. So you got mice?
No mice.
No, I don't
got
play
a
with my
dog?
drawers.
No dogs.
Yeah,
I don't play with my
somebody's-
drawers.
The
Your
maid, the
dryer.
maid is walking around with
Somebody's stealing your damn drawers because I don't play. My drawers are accounted for.
Hold on. We have a station identification break with John.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, John, he's gone. Listen, you talked about ghosts, and then the door just opened up.
See,
and
didn't it
I
just open?
I'm just saying,
They be on it.
all kind of stuff happened up in there. Anyway, so I just, these are the things that I wanted to talk about with you guys that, that people probably should know, and our pet peeves. Just as women, do we have any? Are we holding on to anything? Any pet peeves that just get on your last piece of
I'm
nerve?
holding on to something.
Are you just as a single woman? What annoys you right now? Because I know you and I are married, and I got a whole I don't know what list of annoyances.
marriage annoys me.
Well, I was married for over 20 years.
Were you?
I was married over 20
So
years.
you can give us both perspectives.
Yeah.
I got married at 20, but
I got married at 22. And I exit stage left after like 22
Exit
years.
stage left.
No, and the thing, great guy, but it just, first of all,
It took you
for
20
me,
years to.
I think at 22, for me, I didn't need to be married, but I didn't know that at that.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? And I think that we grew apart, different cultures. He's an African guy. He's a Taurus. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm from North
Do you
New
believe in
Jersey.
signs?
I do.
What's
I
your
do
What's
believe
your
it.
compatible sign?
My compatible signs are Leo, Aries, and I believe Aquarius.
So
But
would
see,
you
they're
break
fire
up with
signs, too.
somebody? Would
No.
you refuse
no,
to
because
date?
Also, I believe it's the person, and people have different. The
Their
sign is
environmental.
very
Right.
basic.
Yeah.
It kind of
how
tells you
you're
their
groomed.
characteristics and all of that type of stuff. But yeah, I was married, and it wasn't working. I felt that spiritually, for real, that I couldn't really reach my better, greater self
Right.
in the marriage.
Right.
So I was like, I'm out of here. And we separated a few times before, but I was like, no, for real. I really got to go. He would still want me back because I'm like that.
Yeah. All that booty.
And he's an African man too,
African
honey.
like that
We get into
booty.
argument. I'll do is turn around. He'd be like, Aisha, please stop here. Oh, you remind me of my home. I miss home. So.
Oh, well, listen, oh my God. You need to stop
so
right now.
But I swear
funny.
to God, it's on my body. It must say a tracker African because they come, honey. I must be a refugee saver
Is
because
that-
let me.
A refugee
A
saver.
refugee saver.
That was ignorant, but they come.
Is that
An
okay?
African man love me. They be like, you remind me so much of the women in my country.
So is that your guilty
My guilty what?
ethnicity? Is that your thing? Are you like? Are you open?
But I'm open. I'm open. See, I
So
date
you get your
everybody.
swirl on?
However, no, that I have not done. And I just really think, nothing personal. I just really think that
Not about you, Tony.
it ain't about you, Tony. Just focus. I've never been. Now I done seen some white boys. I'd be like, wait, man, I think I let him pull my ponytail, fog my glass up, and knock my fucking contact loose. I think I'm. But I've never been I've never been with anyone outside of black dark skin. I've dated Caribbean men, African, you know what I'm saying, American country boys, stuff like that. But now white guys, they'll look at me, but I really think some of them kind of be intimidated by a few things going on. You got this hair, you got this dark skin, and you got this ass. That's a lot. And then they thinking, okay, if I really like her, what her family like? Ignorant. Ignorant as shit. It take a special kind. And we ignorant, like my mother be like, oh, I just cussed that person out ignorant intelligently. But they ain't never heard that kind.
Yeah,
They ain't never got ignorant intelligence before.
It's some things. It's different things culturally that we're gonna have to jump over.
So-
because
Yeah.
white men come on to you in a way that I'm not used to.
Well, I call it the
you know.
difference between the two C's. It's the versus the charm versus the checkbook. White men
Hilarious.
come at you, and they're always they want to show you that they're professional. Let me buy you a drink. or here, let me pick up that tab for you. Where black men are very charming. It's more about, you know, what they think they're going to say to get you to, you know, like as if you've never heard a compliment, and I'm just going to just, you know, take off my, what kind of drawers am I wearing?
Which kind you got on there? Bloomers, boxes, boy shorts.
You had a name for it.
What I call it early? I just be saying. I just throw the shit out there.
She did. She did. The big sloppy kind. What is it?
Bloomers. Bloomers. You gotta have a pair of bloomers, Marla.
Not
Those
anymore.
are kind, but you got
Not
you got to have on bloomers, or you got to have on them onesie zip up when Dave ass get out of order.
What?
You want to look
No,
the
no,
most
I call that
unattractive and shut that shit down.
That does nothing. You must actually take action, ladies. It's called the booty blockade. So
Okay, you know what?
So you know you got to know when to hold out. You got to know when to fold up.
I am never holding out.
You
That's
got to
the
know
best
when
thing
to
about
turn up. You
marriage.
got to know when to
Oh,
run.
I hold the hell. I was holding out.
I don't.
If I was married 22 years, I think all
together.
together I held out maybe 19 years.
Oh no!
Oh, I will hold the hell
You
out.
punishing
Because-
yourself,
That's true.
Maunda.
But then I invested in some toys.
dude. That's why we still married. I don't give a damn what he say. He can just shut the hell up and just let me do what I gotta do. Cause I can't.
She said, "Let me do what I got to do." So
Right.
she the one.
Maunda, wait, hold on. It's time for me to intervene here. I'm sorry.
Go
What you
ahead.
saying?
I've not ever met or seen your husband. Is he okay? Because he
Yes.
is he? Shall we send someone to the house?
He's
Because
okay.
I will
He's
do
fine.
that for you free of charge. I
Hey,
will send
we
someone to help him.
got like opposite relationships. He's kind of like he'll hold out on me because he's mad because I didn't watch Scandal with him or something.
Yeah,
I'd be like, for real.
What
seriously?
you're talking about right now lets me feel like this man is tied up somewhere,
Hilarious.
and he's not. He's only
Ramona
set
like,
free to go to work and come home and then
He
get
ain't
back to
tied
work.
up. He with them kids where he's supposed to be.
She said he doing exactly what he supposed to do. So I get there and I come on and do what I need to do, and he shut up.
Boom.
That's hilarious.
And this gonna
Nikki
make the
says
6
in the
o'clock
chat
news.
room, you should probably investigate unless you like not wearing drawers. Nikki, just stop. Just stop. Again, the phone number to call in and hang out with us here in the Madhouse is 323-524-2599. Anytime, feel free to jump in our conversation. Man, so marriage, pet peeves. Anything. What should people, if somebody said, what's the one thing about marriage that every woman should know? What would you tell them?
That they only gonna do 20% of the work. That's it.
A 20%er.
Yeah, 20% of the work. Everywhere. I'm talking about all areas.
I was about to answer. All areas.
All areas.
Are you done with kids? You're gonna have another?
No, I'm done. What are you talking about?
What
is
listen,
this?
I can only ask the question.
What kind of crazy question is that?
Well, I mean,
I didn't ask
you have
for
two
half
boys.
of them.
You, I didn't ask for half of them.
But first of all, she long.
but
But she the one jumping
I was
on it.
gonna say what you have been doing though was insurance that you do know that eventually 1 + 1 adds up to that, and if you sucking the life juice out, that life juice.
What? Now you're getting just out of hand.
Yeah, that's what that is. It's life juice. If you're milking it,
But the way it was said, and the sucking,
the sucking the life juice out part.
That's you know what, Marla.
the
I think
pulling.
you
What
into
about a
sucking
Kegel
the-
pulling on it? Because the sucking the life out was something else.
She was. If you,
That-
yeah.
I wouldn't have had kids if I was sucking the life out.
No, you're doing it the other direction.
Okay.
The Kegel exercise.
pulling on it. It's all good.
I was
Squeezing
trying
that
to
muscle.
jump off like it was a geyser.
You know what?
He said I was trying to jump off.
With a snatch bag.
Maunda's husband, please take your children away from the computer. If you can move your arms, please just take the babies away from the computer.
I cannot.
Anyway, we're having so much fun here in the Madhouse, as I knew that we would. Maunda and Queen Aisahah and our resident sweetie will be back with more show.
Hi, it's on.
It's time to play the Marla and Dave Love Game. Here are Marla and Dave to explain how it works.
All right. You know, this is so funny that, first of all, Dave, Aisha's in your seat.
Hey, Dave, I'm in your seat. What's up, though, shawty?
It's gonna be restructured. I'm telling you, the cushion
That's
gonna
Honey,
be all
what?
off.
I have redesigned this whole pad in this seat. All this turn up in here. That's the new one, turn up.
All right.
Got that
This
onion.
is the part that Dave normally comes on, and he says, the Marla and Dave show, the Marla and Dave game, Love Game, Mad Love Game, was created by Marla and myself. Well, it's really me and me. By Dave and I. And or Dave and me. And this game is a game that you can play with your friends and family. You can find it on our website, www.marlanddave.com. There's 3 categories here that we believe and most people affect most relationships: sex, finance, and communication. There's a single die. On this die, there's a wild, which means you get to choose. There's a lose a turn, and then there's each one of the categories represented here on the die. I'm going to hand it to my right and let Maunda roll first. And what's cool about this is all the answers on this card have been our official answers that came from the PEW Research Center. And there's a discussion question that really makes for fun discussion with your friends when you're playing it. It's an adult game, brother.
Okay.
PW, who PW?
You know, I got to roll it like
Pew,
it's
pew.
PEW.
PEW. All right, so it's communication. You're going to go ahead and pull one of these cards and hand it to me.
She real controlling.
It's my show.
It's that bra she got on. That crisscross.
Yeah, that's controlling.
All right. Who talks more on average, men or women?
Women.
On
Was I supposed-
average?
You both answer. Anybody in the room? Who talks more on average?
Women, but dudes gossip more, and they try
I
to
think
keep
they
it real low.
gossip too, for real.
Guys keep more stuff going. They may not say a lot unless it comes to sports, but what they say sometimes is really dangerous.
Yeah,
because they keep shit.
They
going.
gossip.
Men are messy?
Yeah, they
Dudes,
messy.
not all of them. It's a lot of messy dudes, especially like being a comedian.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah, you
lot
know they messy.
of messy dudes.
I think they stealing your drawers and wearing them because they be acting like little punks.
Yeah, no, it's for real.
We got to get into that.
Yes,
But
a lot of messy dudes.
The answer to this question is a recent study published in the Scientific American found that word counts are about the same for men and women. And the further discussion is, why have women been given the stereotype of talking more?
No, because so for men, they count when they say, huh.
Inaudible man grunts is what I call those.
I hear you. Say it again. Okay, so that counts. Good to know.
All right, hand the die to Aisha. Roll it, Queen. What you got going on down there?
Girl, this ain't no craps game.
Oh, you can tell she's really from the hood. She thinks
It went across the whole
Oh, it's
table.
another communication card.
Say,
So go ahead and hand that to her. Let her pick one.
what we got going on in our life? Well, we're in the communication business. I'll chuck that up. I can't. It's like you wanted to give me a whole bunch.
Girl, you
I
just
got a lot to say.
demand
I'm a
more.
Sagittarius. I got
She's
a lot
like,
to
I'm
say.
not about to be satisfied by no one card. What 4 words do women use as a conversation starter that men hate most?
How many baby mamas you got?
That ain't 4 words.
That's a whole lot.
It was 4 words. I didn't hear that part. It didn't come through my headphones. But that's the most
I
important
think
phrase.
it'd be like, baby, you know what?
Baby, you know what?
And
Baby,
then
I was thinking. Baby, I was thinking.
Now, what is it that most men hate? What it's been? Your sons hate it already. I'm telling you, it's 4 words, and when I tell them to you, you're gonna be like, yeah,
Do you
that's
like
it.
me?
No.
Do you?
I
like
hope
me?
her sons aren't saying that to their mother. Like,
Oh, to the no, to girls. To girls.
oh yeah, no.
Well,
So
girls
the
ask
four
me.
the four words that men hate to hear most are "we need to talk."
Oh, we need to
Oh
talk.
yes.
It says women's minds focus on feelings while men's focus on problem solving. What is an alternative 4 words that men may prefer that women use?
We need to fuck.
Give me some of that ass. You want this, daddy? You know you want this.
You want this, daddy? That's a good one.
You
I'm
want
gonna
me to
write
come
that down.
climb up on that?
Stupid. Anyway, you can get your own Mad Love game ordered online right in the Mad merch,
That's gonna start some shit.
Wait till the X-rated version comes out. It's coming.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
Right there.
Because Dave only wants to do the red cards. Anyway, Dave, you aren't here, and Queen Aisha chose blue. Boom.
Right,
Wow,
we had
boom.
communication going on, Dave.
We'll be right back.
What's the action?
You'll laugh. You'll learn. You'll get mad.
Shut up!
You'll get happy. But you won't be bored. This is the Marla and Dave radio show on the Universal Broadcast Network.
I see we got Mr. Aaron Bullock in the house. What's up, AB? So Aaron Bullock, by the way, is the gentleman that has become a very good friend of Dave and I, and he's responsible for the Restart Detox that we did. That was 2 weeks.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it was incredible. Except Dave
Do
was-
potato chips come with it?
No, I think that's
I'm
the
sorry,
other-
Aaron.
Hennessy.
She said,
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
put potato chips in a smoothie?
That is so funny.
No.
A
There's no such-
popcorn
no,
spinach
no,
smoothie.
No.
With Crown Royal.
Okay, no.
And a straw. What you say?
Okay, no. The straw gives you limited intake. So listen, I have to go. This is a question I was asking my little young makeup artist today, who's doing my face. We were talking about, does size matter? Does size really matter? Does it really? And we were talking about that because I was telling them a story. I'm going to Jamaica in July, and this is a true story. Take Six was asked to come to Jamaica years ago, and they said, oh, we're going to fly you guys down. Bring your families, your wives, your girlfriends. I think there's only 2 of us were married at the time. And we want to send you guys to Montego Bay for the weekend before you have your concert in Kingston. We did that. So we get to Kingston, and we're in the limo headed to the venue. And all of a sudden, I see this man walking down the street, headed just whatever. He was completely nude. And I literally, you know how you run, your lights are on at night and a bug smashes the window? That's how I looked. My face was on the window of the car. I said, oh my God. And David was like, really, Marla? Of all the people in the car, you're the only one. I said, look at that man. He flaccid. I'm not kidding you. His member. Flaccid was down to about right here, like right about this far for those who can't see. This is the knee. The knee is the bottom. He was about this far from the knee, and I said, and the guy in the van who was driving us, the driver, said, oh, he gave him, the Jamaicans have some kind of name for him. I guess he's not all the way wrapped tight, but he never puts clothes on. But it looked like snuffleupagus, but it looked like if you plucked it, that dirt would just like it looked like he'd been sweeping with it. Anyway, and then I said,
such a great tool.
And
Sweeping. But first of all, that's beautiful, but I wouldn't want that.
And that's what I'm saying. Well, I don't think he wanted it either, because if we want to do the scientific reality of that, anytime that much blood flow would have to go into that to make him erect, he would pass out every time. He wouldn't. You can't.
Wow.
Think about that.
That's
Marla,
not
you
fun. Should be a scientist because only your ass would have came up with that. You and Oprah. I would only want that because I would have never thought about that. But you made a good point.
That's what the erection.
So
happens
just think about
with
the person that may be taking it through her
vessels.
mouth.
She has stretch marks. A lot of them, like right through.
Oh,
here.
She had deep dimples.
It's like, girl, how come you never shut your mouth? Well, I just can't. I can't.
See, first, but for real, like as far as your question, does size matter? It really depends on your insurance policy.
And listen, look,
because if you got that much pain, like, do they have a penis clause in insurance policy?
No, but I did read that there was a lady online, and the man was so big.
The woman that died.
She divorced him. She said, I will not. I cannot have sex with you. It was set up. It was an arranged marriage. And when they got together, she said, I can't sleep with that. I can't. I cannot have intercourse with that. It's too much.
But it was just something I think in Florida I heard a few weeks ago on the radio. A woman died because she was having oral sex with her maid. And it was so much she choked. I'm not
Queen
lying.
Aisahah.
Google it. I'm telling you, this was on the radio the other day. I was listening to the radio, and I was like, "Oh my God, how sad!"
How do you not stop yourself?
But how do you?
You're choking.
Was it that much? Like, was he that excited? and he was just thrusting you? Like,
I don't know.
But how does he explain that to people? He can never tell anybody that story. No, you can't tell nobody that.
I think she could have got out of that situation.
No, but I'm like, was he choking her? Like, what?
You
May
got
she rest in
two
peace.
balls
What was they
hanging
into?
there. You could just pull down on them and get it.
No, but people into different things. What if she was
She
tied
just
up?
said the testicles are the safety latch. You got 2 balls. You just snatch down on them.
Like 2 punching bags.
Catch and release. It's catch and release.
Get into it with a dude. That's the first thing. My dad told me that a dude ever attack you, you go for the low.
Go for the low.
Grab him and hold him.
What?
My dad told me that when I was
No, I'm not. I got to do something a little bit more effective than that because I'm down low, and if he's a puncher, then his punch is gonna.
No,
be...
but once when you get a hold of that sack,
but that's not
it's
an
very
easy thing to
sensitive.
do.
Well, you better work on it now.
You got to trick him.
Practice.
Like, here, come here.
This is I think
like
they're
high
already
grits.
prepared. They know that people gonna go there first, so
You're gonna really be jacked up when you go to do that, and there's a cup down there.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of guys that bright to be.
They
walking
got
around.
a good reflex to protect that.
That they might have, but they ain't
Yeah.
wearing cups because they ready because the cup gonna hold them from getting it out easy.
Nikki said she's uncomfortable with this story. She's talking about my Jamaican dude. Listen,
Yeah.
wherever he is, nobody wants that. It's crusty. It was dirty snuffleupagus.
Now I'm gonna say,
nobody wants dirty dick.
Y'all gonna think I'm lying about this story too. Somebody sent me this was like a few years ago in Jamaica.
Now I can't go. This is it. This is the third story. It's an omen. I gotta cancel my
I'm
ticket.
serious. Yeah, I know. This man and this woman, the woman bent over a car and they're outside having sex on top of the car, and she just landed. So it's like straight up like it was for his pure satisfaction. And then he got finished. And
she wasn't satisfied.
I'm not saying she wasn't
was,
satisfied,
like, looking
but
at her
she was
phone.
just
She was like,
she was
all
just
right.
there like real regular. He was putting in the work,
Somebody
and this
done
is
Facebook
graphic.
messaged
But
me.
it was like he pulled out. They had protection, and it ain't come off when it. And he just pulled it out, and they both went about their day walking down the street. And I was like, who does this?
Jamaicans.
Broad daylight.
Is that what we're gonna?
daylight.
Broad daylight. And she just said something, oh, go along your way, blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
The whole accent, like she was one of the people passing by, and she caught the aftermath.
oh, you know, I
Wait,
grew up with a
Aisha, I
bunch.
gotta
I'm from
ask
New
you-
Jersey. I grew up with nothing but Caribbean people, honey.
Listen, Maunda and I need to talk to you straightforward.
What the hell happened there?
What we need to find out is, I don't know if it's because we have kids that have, make us watch the little fluffy stuff. Why do you have the front line to all these stories? What site are you? Where are you looking for all this?
No, because I got really crazy.
because I don't hear this stuff on the news.
No, I got
Why is your news
Yeah.
different than our news?
Yeah,
That's what I want to
exactly.
know.
no, because I have friends that just send me random stuff through WhatsApp and text messages and stuff, and I just. Because, we got different sides to us. We
And
got
see,
our
because-
side on social media. Then I got my side that my friends and my family send that if I said it in public, they'd be like, even as a comment, they'd be like, did she really say that? Like, what's going on in her world? As you're asking me now. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things. I'd be like, oh, wow, that was deep.
And see, that's the thing. Because you have kids, you have time to look at that shit.
Yeah, and
She
see, I
doesn't
don't have no
have kids.
kids.
'Cause she
I don't
doesn't
have
No,
no
she
kids.
doesn't. Right.
Right.
So
That's why I
let
got
them
time.
send me a story, a link on my text.
Well, I already know
I
because
ain't looking at
she didn't
that.
know anything about the little girl who got snatched off the pier with the. But I remember
When
those
was
days.
this? Huh?
Yesterday. A sea
Girl,
lion
you
came
know.
up.
What
and-
happened?
and,
Trying to feed
they
the
were
sea
trying
lion.
to feed, and
Girl, you
somebody
lying.
fake feeding the sea lion, and then the little girl sat down. We played it
On the
showed it.
wall.
and
Where
the
was
sea
this
lion,
at?
Vancouver,
What was they doing feeding the sea lion?
and the
Come
sea
on,
lion
now.
grabbed her by
How
the dress
many
and whooped
people
backwards just into the water.
have got to be bitten by.
Now, I'm going to ask y'all something. Don't tell you, they didn't get her, did they?
They got her. They got her.
but
She
they got
okay?
her back
She's
out.
fine.
Yeah.
Somebody jumped in after her.
She traumatized.
Yeah. Her parents, too. Some of the stuff that happened, like they've been having all these shark sightings. You ain't ever.
Listen,
First of all, I was fucked up from Jaws. That one right there still. To this day, I go to the water. I go like this.
Ladies,
don't
I was
play.
in Cozumel in January, and I went diving,
She passport dropping.
and I ran into a shark for the first time.
First of
And
all, you act like you came out the corner store and you
I
seen an
was
old friend.
I said I was diving,
I ain't hear
and
that
I
part.
didn't
Go
want to
ahead.
see I was telling Dave. Dave is into all that.
Yeah.
And he's Black Cousteau. I'm like, look, dude, I don't mind getting this little certification because you didn't ask me to have a menage a trois. This is your little fantasy. And I'll support your little fantasy for me to be sporty and
Yeah.
do the little stuff you want me to do. Fine, because I'm a land dweller. I went down, got my certification, and we went diving on the last jazz cruise. And it was, sure enough, not even kidding, it was a drift dive, which means it was super fast because the current is pushing you at about too fast. Like it looks like you feel like you're in orbit. And I come over the reef, and I was like, and they teach you sign language because you can't talk.
Yeah.
You breathe in air, and it's a wrap. You're 100 feet down.
Yeah.
And I hear, I go over the reef and I see, and I'm like, oh, and I just said, it's a shark. And somebody else needs to see this. There's a shark. It's a shark. And he kind of just, and it was weird because once you get over the shock, you feel safer down there. Look at Aisha's like, I wish
Yeah,
you'd just
me
shut
either.
up.
No, I'm listening because
No,
I'm
but
just
they're
try-
both looking at me like, that's what I'm saying.
No, because
Like,
I'm
this
trying to
is
see
lost on me.
where would I have been.
You-
Meaning with a state I would have been if I
you
seen a
would've- you
shark.
would've-
I'd have been on the ship.
No, let me tell you.
Because I think I would have forgot all sign language.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd have been like, fuck it, let's do the menage a trois. I ain't
I'd have been
jumping in
talking to
that
the shark like this. I'd have been like this. I know you see all this juicy, please. Give me like. I'd have been like the shark like this. I'm a motherfucking shark too.
Listen, let me tell you, you guys
Like, I'm
would
gonna eat good off your
have
ass.
been like me, because when you're down 100 feet and you realize you can't just go flying up to the top. Number one, you can't run,
So you gotta stay in control.
and opening your mouth is death.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. You won't make it up to the top before you
I
swallow
would,
that
I
water.
would die.
You're scuba
As
diving.
much as I like to talk, I would die.
You have to. You're sealed around your thing. You're
Yeah.
breathing. If you open your mouth, that's so.
scuba dive
If you
before in
throw
the
up, Tony, there's only 3 of us. I'm gonna have to ask you to turn her mic off.
No, I scuba
Did she
dived
just
before in
say-
the Bahamas,
Wait,
but
wait.
it was like real.
No.
Shot. It wasn't that.
No. I'm sorry. Look at my audience right now. Did she just say she went scuba diving in the tub?
I was tearing it up.
I'm done. You should be done too. I know you guys are friends. You might want to be done.
I go swimming in the tub. That's what I do.
I learned how to swim.
Everybody-
Hold up.
Everybody learned in the tub, didn't they?
No, or at the fire hydrant. That's how you learned how to swim in deep water. Didn't you get close to the fire hydrant? You was like backstroke. Y'all ain't do that? Only in North New Jersey? Really?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, because even now,
No,
like,
no,
people
I had a
bougie
pool.
swim. Like swim shoes. See, that's that right there. That was unnecessary.
Yeah,
I'm gonna add that to my passport.
She's
At a
showing-
pool in my backyard.
She's showing off. She's
Was it
showing off.
above ground?
No, ma'am.
Oh, you was posh.
Yeah, yeah. She was
Rich.
she was
In Alabama?
money.
No, in L.A.
Oh, okay. Anyway, back to the fire hydrant.
I would have gotten beat had I been at a fire hydrant. My mother would have lost all
honey,
her sophisticated cool.
Our
Yeah, we
pool
was at
in
the
Houston
fire
was the bayou.
You know what? Like, you going down there? Look.
And this is what you do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm teaching you guys how to get kicked out of the girls' club. So this is what's happening. I was cool, but the more that I actually speak of my affluence, pretty soon they're gonna be like, "Don't call that bitch around us."
Let me tell you
got too
something.
much.
She might be affluent and affluence. That's kind of like gas, too. But anyway,
Flatulence.
flatulence is the same family. It got an affluence on it in it. But she ghetto, she hood. But everybody got had it undercover. Because, see, my mother was classy in ghetto, too. Like, that's what we lived in the ghetto, but we wasn't of the ghetto. I went to private schools and all that stuff and got food stamps. So we was multitasking. You know what I'm saying? And nobody ever knew. My mom was classy. I say to my mother, I'm like, Mommy, remember when you were ghetto, when you had a gold nail with a diamond in it? She'd be like, shut the hell up, Ice.
No, wait. You have to. Your mother. What was your mom's name?
My mom.
What is your mom's name?
Geraldine. I call her Jerry when she get out of order. Geraldine Jerry.
Because one of the things that I actually. Oh, how did I even let this slip by? Pause. Rum cake on point. She brought rum cake.
I got
used to
two
bring
big ones sitting in the house that I got to
TGIF,
ship out.
and I said, "Oh, you better come through."
I
with
might
this
do
rum
one for the
cake.
anniversary. I've been thinking about.
So yeah, I'm all now. Listen, now
It
I got
was
all
20%
kind of reasons
cake,
to show up there.
80%
Rum.
No, but the ones I just baked some for friends to ship out, and I did them in a tin can.
Girl,
So you
just
know-
need to
And
be
I just
quiet.
drenched this because I made them wait long.
If it'll make me get a cake faster, I did the backstroke in the fire hydrant.
No, you can't
No,
win.
I
now.
can't back-
You're not on me and Mamunda's team. You're not there.
Were you going to bayou?
Yes.
They got rum cake right there by the fire hydrant right there. Go get it. No, but don't try to think that people got bougie because when we were swimming by the fire hydrant swimming because there was a lot of people. See, don't do it, Marla. There was a lot of people on the ground getting scraped up. Don't do that on the asphalt. But here's the other thing, because our sneakers were also doubled as swim shoes. But now people got bougie and they want to have a
Water
swim
shoe.
shoe.
We have water
a
shoes.
water shoe. No, your sneakers. All you did was let them dry when
Then
you
they
was
squish
finished.
and-
No, you let them dry and you go to school the next day. And you be good with your life.
And you had athlete's foot.
That's right. But
Queen
I mean,
Aisha, can I tell you something? I don't want you to throw anything at me, but they have a new invention. They're actual water shoes.
I have some.
Okay.
And I have the ones that for each toe.
Welcome.
Honey, I be
You are really
thick at the
bougie.
beach. I be thick. They be like, look at this big, thick chick. She is classy.
I'll be right back.
It's time for the Marla and Dave Doghouse. Marla has something that should put Dave in the doghouse. Dave has something that should put Marla in the doghouse. You decide who gets a biscuit and who gets busted and ends up in the doghouse.
I'm going to pull a stunt right here that I've never done before, and that's because it's Ladies' Night Out, and it's my show, and I can do what I want to do.
Absolutely.
So, Maunda, this is normally the part of the show where David and I bring a marital offense against the other, and then the audience gets to decide who gets the biscuit and who gets the bone. Okay. So you can put your husband, I'm going to give you a chance because he can't rebut you.
Right.
So one thing that you think your husband deserves, you got to plead your case that he should go in the doghouse. Is there a reason that you want him to be in the doghouse? You mentioned 20% of work. Anything? Nothing? Nothing?
Can your husband cook?
It can be.
Oh, no one will know because he doesn't do it.
Hilarious. Anything?
I would have to say the doghouse would be using the bathroom with the door open.
Okay. What's his first name?
I can't say that.
Mr. Man, Mr. Maunda. You need to go into the doghouse.
Yeah.
Because why can't you shut the... Wait, hold on. Is there a door on your bathroom?
Yes, there's a door.
Then you should shut it.
Right, because you do have to ask that.
Yeah.
Because some people take all the
And
doors
he's a
off.
morning person, so it's open at 5:30 a.m.
Oh, and so you have to wake up to that.
Yes.
Well,
Ain't nothing worse than this. And then a little gas come after it. That right there is that's an offense.
Yeah, I'm not talking about gas.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
you talking about
That's
everything.
the plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Oh, so he a morning, right?
Oh, what a relief it is.
45 minutes.
And see, also another thing is do y'all know to put toilet tissues to avoid the
Wait a
splash?
minute. He's sitting on the toilet for 45 minutes.
With the door
does he
open?
collapse on the floor because his legs went numb?
No.
That's a long
let me
time.
tell you, when you see him go to the bathroom and he bringing his laptop.
So y'all got
his
a
office.
damn table in the bathroom. Nasty. Them buttons nasty.
Why
as
is
hell.
this desk in here? That's hilarious. Well, anyway, I don't even know. He doesn't even need to have a doghouse offense.
So he
I'm
like-
putting him in the doghouse. You will, sir.
He
You
almost
will,
like the
sir,
president.
eat the bone. You get the bone. She's getting the biscuit.
He tweeting while he shitting.
He don't do social media.
But he
So we can
almost
really
like
say anything we
45.
want.
Yeah, he just read and whatever, you know. He probably reading something by Frederick Douglass or something.
Hilarious.
Anyway, that's the doghouse. We'll be back.
David is a thinker.
I never do anything without thinking about it first.
Marla is a feeler.
I basically wear my personality on my sleeve.
But when Marla and Dave get together, it's like a match dancing with a firecracker. This is the Marla and Dave radio show on the Universal Broadcast Network.
Now, here's what's funny, Tony. I could actually, is there a way that we can actually call Dave? Do you know?
We can.
Can we call
Dave
him
got
up?
studio minutes?
Studio minutes.
Because some people don't have picture minutes.
Dave needs to get on the line. Here's the poll question for last week. Dave did not give me the results, but I'm going to read the poll anyway. This is what Dave does. Dave is my, I'm talent. He's Did the women's lib movement help or hurt women in the long run? The choices that you had to choose from, which you all voted on. Hashtag move them forward or hashtag hold them back. What do you guys think? Well, how would you have voted that?
I would say it moved us forward in a lot of ways, especially with having more corporate jobs.
Breastfeeding in public.
I think that it did social. I think it did in business or when it came to economic growth. I think that it held us back socially a little bit.
Why do you say that?
I think that more women we're so geared now to go and make our mark and get our place that we literally we've learned to devalue in a lot of cases the role as a nurturer, which is okay,
right?
Right.
That's because we're in a patriarchal society.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
but we're still designed to be able to do that.
Exactly, and
that was a big SAT word for Monday evening. How many damn syllables in that word?
Anytime you call, there's anything else you want me to know, and I promise to call you.
Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna send him a very vile text.
Yeah,
okay.
But I agree with you on that because
that's true.
as a nurturer, it's kind of like you look down upon, like if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you need to leave work early because you need to take your child to soccer or whatever. That it's almost like you're afraid to say that.
Or nurture yourself.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
actually fall guilty. I've been guilty of that. Like feeling like I was I was a homemaker, and I was like, and my son did it to me one day. He said, "Mom," he said, "It's bring your parent to work. It's like a career day." And DJ comes and he goes, I said, "D, you want me to go to school and talk to your class?" He said, "No, you're just a house mom."
Yeah.
And I was like, And Dave tried to make me feel better. The kids don't see it as such a big deal because you do such a good job at it. I said, I'm a slave.
No matter what you say.
Yeah, you can't make that better. Next week, the poll question, you can vote right there on the Marla and Dave website, www.marlandave.com. Has Donald Trump's troubled presidency warranted impeachment?
Yes.
Yes.
C.
Hashtag you're fired. No.
His complexion has warranted impeachment.
45.
45, that's all you
I don't want him to have another 45 days. I called it 9 months, by the way. That's my actual pool. I said he wouldn't last past 9 months. However it would happen, but I didn't think he would make it. 40,
cannot.
It's too much. It is too much. Anyway, so the results for the poll from last week, Dave will have to bring those when he comes back onto the show, if I haven't permanently replaced him. You know, these ladies are sitting real pretty in the studio here.
My turn comfortable grabbing my hips.
Your job, women's lib, Dave. I'm taking your shit.
Yeah.
And we're going to nurture the babies up in here, too, because we be triple multitasking.
Hilarious. Anyway, so that's the poll question for this week. Back to the show.
Can you handle the truth? This is modern American dialogue in a mad world from two unique, fresh, transparent perspectives. This is the Marla and Dave radio show.
So let's talk about right quick before we get out of here. It always goes so fast. I hate it. Women in comedy. Do you think, and we talked about the women's lib thing, Queen Aisahah and Maunda, do you think that it's harder for women to actually make their mark as actual stand-up comics, not just comic entertainers, which I would call Tracy Ellis Ross that.
Yeah.
Comedic actress.
Comedic actress.
I do, but I think that we're making some long strides, you know, because before, to me, I used to see a lot of comedians would make jokes, and everybody wanted to fit in that same box because it's a male-dominated. But now you got more comedians that's coming out, and they're telling real stories about themselves and their lives as women, as mothers, as single people, as being lesbian, as whatever. And now you're getting a whole array of all these different stories and creativity. And I'm sitting up there living, you know, I'm experiencing your life, which I really appreciate that women comics are doing these days now.
Is it still, because it's been a long time, are you guys writing your own material, or are there still people who are having material written for them?
Well, first of all,
all right,
that's a lie. People that have material normally written for them are people that are like the Kevin Harts.
Yeah.
And I'm saying his name. Right. They're up there, and that's because of their scheduling, you know, different things like that. But the thing about it is, as comics, I write all of my own material.
Right.
However, me and Maunda can be sitting and talking.
Maunda.
It's Maunda. I just want to Maunda. I just want to call her just disrespectful. You like white people be like, what's your nickname, Aisha? Aisha. I apologize. But yeah, like we can sit and we feed off each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll go
jokes.
Right. So we'll add something or whatever. I watch somebody and I'll be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I thought you were going to say this, but what you think about that? You know what I'm saying? So most comics, 99% of comedians write their own material.
Yeah.
Whether they write it down, it's in their head, or they're going off the top of their dome, whatever. Okay. And as far as with female comics, we're a strong force.
Yeah,
but it seems like it used to be like it was refreshing, to be truthful, to see you guys, Nortrice Banner as well, who wasn't able to make it, but truly funny.
Yeah,
like
truly
things
funny.
I can relate to. You guys are funny. So, but it's so few and far between for me. It was feeling like that and it almost felt like men just kind of had I don't know if it was material related but it always annoyed me, because I'm like, why is it that, you know, is it the material has to be blue? Does it have to be dark? I don't get it. Like,
well, there's a lot more. When I started over 20 years ago, there are a lot more female comedians.
Yeah.
And then when you look at female comics, it's this whole stigma, especially for black female comedians, that we go blue. Everything is sex or whatever.
Yeah.
And now where I am in my life and my career, there are some females that's all they talk about. Some stuff I'm kind of like, but this is on a spiritual level. I know whatever that person is talking about, that's where they are in their life.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't got to agree with it or whatever, but I know that's where they are in their life. There are a lot of funny female comedians. I have a tour, Queen Aisahah Presents Funny and Stilettos, that's just dedicated to females.
Nice.
And they are diversity. You understand what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
censor anybody unless we're going someplace where you can't use profanity or something. Go up there, express yourself. All I ask you is to be funny. Rock out. Stilettos optional.
Yeah.
Laughter guaranteed. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So there's so many funny comedians, and when people come out and they talk about all their experiences and their walks of life, and you get women that got these real Southern country accents, and they use words and phrases that we ain't never heard, but when they put the whole sentence together,
Right.
it's funny as hell, and you know what they talking about. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's some old
Yeah.
backwoods shit that they saying. You be like, but you know you get. It's so much humor out there, and it's so healing because at the same time, these people are telling stories that they may need to heal from. Now, as far as the whole thing with, it's a lot of male comedians that are intimidated by female comedians.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at shows, I'd be like, okay, you got 5 dudes. You couldn't put one female on there, whether it's a female or a male producing the show.
Right.
I was like, you couldn't put one female on there. You know, March is Women's History Month, and that's when I started my tour, and I'm always pushing whether it's a male, female, a comedian, or producer. Can you put one female on your show? Damn, it's the month of March. It's Women's History Month. First Lady Michelle Obama.
Yeah,
support. You know what I'm saying?
saying?
Like, and also as a community of comedians, as a
Right.
community of comedic women, those are the things that we need to stand for. You know what I'm saying? Because, and another thing is a lot of people that are so intimidated as a whole. You have women comics that are so intimidated that they don't pass on the information. They don't
Yeah.
share. They don't help grow. But what they don't understand is, if you don't share the knowledge, when you're gone, when you stop doing comedy, a library burns because you never passed on the information,
Right,
and you don't
right.
exist, and
Right.
what you know isn't carried on, so nobody knows who you are. And a lot of that fear, you know what I'm saying, is really what's holding us back as a whole, especially
Got it.
as urban black comedians.
Yeah.
Right.
But that fear is there because everybody thinks they need to fit in this certain box.
And it's
feel
not
like
enough.
They feel like, you know, society, just like it is in society, you know, maybe black people act a certain way because they think they're not going to get that job. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So female comedians say, I got to, you know, tell these kind of jokes or I won't be able to go up at this show
Right.
anymore. And this is one of the top shows. So everybody always has that fear. But what I want people to do is go back to basics and include myself. I have to constantly tell myself to just be in it for the creativity. I have things to say, and I just want to
Get 'em out,
share
right.
my stories.
Right.
And that's what my main focus is, to share my stories.
Right.
And if some club ain't trying to holler at you, fuck it. Create your own. I
Right.
created my
Yeah,
own
that's
show.
right.
We got
That's
4
right.
comics on my show, and it's always 2 comedians, 2 females and 2 males. You know, sometimes it might be more females. I mean, that's my responsibility.
Right.
I beg to get on.
You ain't big, girl.
You talking about
Like,
TGIF Friday, right?
Yes,
Join
TGI,
so often.
yes.
Can I tell you that's one of the, it's only 2 places. I mean, I perform places out here, a few places out here.
You better
But
not
it's
not
2
show up now, 'cause I'm gonna be
places.
looking for you.
No, it's
I dare you. I dare you. Yeah.
I gotta show
feel
up and
pressure.
have a cake. That's a lot of shit. Show up, have a cake, and have on decent drawers. What the fuck? No,
Triple
but
threat.
this place is like, I mean, and this is what's so dope. Like, I go to Agape Spiritual Life Center, and Joy, someone that I know from there, is she your sorority sister?
Yeah.
She told me about this. My mom, she ain't know me from a can of paint, and she came up to me. She was all cool. She was like, "You can go up. You're gonna do this amount of time. Are you ready?" I said, "She don't know me. She don't even know I'm about to take this bitch off." And I went up there, but the energy was so great. You know what
It
I'm
is.
saying? It's such a great energy. And Ty, the owner, she's from Delaware, East Coast. So I really look forward
Yeah.
to coming because it's such a great energy. It's like you get filled up. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
get replenished
Right.
after all of the
Yeah.
of LA. You know what I'm saying?
And
of
part of
industry
that
and all
is
of that.
that's part of the reason
Yeah.
for the show. It's not just for the
And the
audience.
audience,
to
everybody
enjoy.
is like-
it's for the comedians.
And
to
that's
create.
what my tour is about too. Like it's for because if the
So
comics,
tell
the
us.
performance ain't performed.
We're gonna be out of time, but no.
You
I
ain't got
want-
no extra time.
No,
Okay.
no. I want you to
I know
be
I should
sure
be
that
on
they
this
know.
tour.
That's what I want. I want you to
let me tell you. Go
promote
ahead.
this actual tours right quick. So
Right,
tell-
okay, so it's Comedian Queen Aisahah presents Funny and Stilettos. We just did our 5-year, and when I'm on time, I'm always like, what? We did our 5-year comedy anniversary in March, and we're working on more dates for comedy
Nice.
clubs, university, colleges. So if y'all want some funny females, it's diverse, black, white, skinny, fat, lesbian, light skin, dark skin, bald head, long hair, whatever. Old, young, AARP, whatever. 1 leg, no leg, 2 legs, 10. If you funny and female, you can do this show. It's
Maunda.
funny to let it in stilettos.com.
And where do they find you online?
Queen Aisahah, Aishah is Aisha. Queen Aisahah, Aishah. Put the last H on for happy. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that.
And you
Maunda?
got Maunda on all the social media, MaundaOnda OYIN MAUNDA Twitter, IG, Facebook, yada yada.
And the second Friday of every night, if you're in the Los Angeles area,
every month.
Every night, every month.
Sound like a period.
That's because I'm old. Anyway, that's where you'll find me at TGIF
Comic Relief Show at the Suites.
At the Suites. Come play with us. Thank you, ladies.
Hakuna
for joining
Matata.
me.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you.